can hear me okay, please let me know. I am at the beach right now because it's a beautiful day, and I'm just really hoping that this microphone picks me up the way that I need it to. I did not expect for so many people to be out on the water today, but they totally are. So I'm just waiting for somebody in the collective to come here and tell me that they can hear me, that everything is okay. Because if you cannot hear me, then I'll take this microphone out and we will speak to each other together in that way. So just let me know if you can hear me. Type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, please, and I will get on with my message. But I first need to know if y'all can hear me okay. Anybody let me know if you can hear me. Coco, you cannot fight a seagull, girl. You will lose. Coco, if you try to fight a seagull, you will lose. Elle, can you hear me? You can hear? Okay, great. Coco, if you try to fight a seagull, girl, you will get your ass whooped. It will not be pretty for you, Coco. I promise. Look, look, look. She's trying to fight all the seagulls. Coco, say hi, Coco. Say hi, I'm on my beach day. Okay. I'm going to say this real quick. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for letting me know that you can hear me. And I hope that it stays this clear. You guys might hear some kids behind me because, y'all, the beach is absolutely crowded today. And I am here for it. It's a beautiful day. Look at the clouds. I mean, they're very thin. It's just a lot going on today. So, yeah, it's a great place to do a Thanksgiving a quick Thanksgiving. You should see this baby that is just straight staring at me. It's a great day to do a Thanksgiving stream from the beach. But my message is going to be quick because I'm going home to bust a grub, okay? So my message is going to be quick, but I hope that it is clear. So you might have heard this a million and one times, but I feel it necessary to tell you again today. And what I am going to tell you is to do the thing that everybody has convinced you not to do. That's the message. Do the thing that everyone has convinced you not to do. And I've had to take my own advice with this collective because, quite frankly, you know, when I think about the decisions that I've made in my life, when I've thought about all of the big time decisions that I've had to make, including taking a chance on myself in other countries, traveling, shoot, even going into the military. People have tried their best to discourage me from taking an opportunity that would change my life. And this message is actually inspired. Coco, sit down. Sit down. Sit down, Coco. Or whatever. Do what you gotta do. Oh, Lord. This message was actually inspired by a video that I saw of a young lady who took a chance on herself and traveled to Costa Rica, and she didn't tell anybody she was traveling. She had like $50 to her name, but she knew that this decision that she made to stay in Costa Rica would lead to something bigger in her life, and in fact it did. And I can say the same thing for my journey. Even when I didn't have the money, even when I didn't know what was going to come up next, even when I did not understand like exactly where things were going to be placed in my life, how it was going to come about, I still took those chances on myself because I trusted that the journey was mine to conquer and that there was something bigger on the other side. And that's exactly what I did. So my message to you today, collective, is to honestly do the things that people discourage you from doing. Now, of course, there are caveats to this. Coco, are you cool, girl? Or you just want to, okay. Here, let me loosen this up for you, girl. There you go. Is that better? That's all Coco want to do is just get rubbed on her belly. That's all right. You're going to get a shower when we get in the house anyway. Collective, let me just see what's going on here. Let me just, Coco, you cannot do 5 things at one time, girl. Get your life together. Y'all should see this dog. She is crazy. She is crazy. Look, I just pulled the 5 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are probably feeling like you're at a crossroads, or there's a decision, a hard decision to be made because somebody else told you that there are so many roads on, there are so many challenges on the road that that it was just like, no, you shouldn't do it. You should be scared of all the decisions that are about to come. You should be scared of what's about to happen to you. You should always be in fear. Always, always, always. And I'm just like, no, you should not be in fear. I think that a little bit of resistance feels good and is good because you know what you have to do. Thank you so much for your gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all might start doing more live streams out here on the beach. I used to do them all the time. Oh Lord, here come the trolls. Coco, you cannot, and I mean you cannot beat a seagull, Coco. A seagull will devour you. My God, today. But even looking at this Five of Swords collective, seeing this, it is giving me the energy that you guys are scared to step out on your own, or there might be a fear of stepping out on your own, even when you might have said, okay, I know this is the move for me. I know what I have to do. I know what this is for. I know. Coco, you about to give me a heart attack out here. You about to give me a heart attack out here. You try to go after, listen, when I say be fearless, I don't mean go out there and attack a seagull, because they will pick you up as a collective and drop you off in the middle of the ocean, okay? Y'all, Coco just want to be so hard-headed. She just want to be so hard-headed. I don't think she's going to allow me to get my message across. Ooh, Lord. Do y'all see? All right, there we go. It is, you know what, and it's crazy because it's not really crazy, it's clear, but the subconscious fears are often placed, well, there are two things that are happening. They're often placed in our minds by other people because they fear that we will fall so hard on our faces that we won't be able to recover, which is like straight up and down. Woo, we are hitting the algorithm today, aren't we? It was straight up and down try to prevent us from learning life lessons, which I think is can be kind of problematic. But the other part of that is our brains try to protect us from the hurt and pain as well. So there are like two things that are going on. In the mix of all of that are the limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves. And I have to cuss my limiting beliefs out every day. I have to cuss my limiting belief out every single day. And just understanding like, whoa, a part of limiting beliefs is recognizing that you are at a crossroads when it comes to that in the first place. A limiting belief is a crossroads. It's us knowing that there's more. It's us knowing that we're better than this. It's us knowing that the world is in our hands, and then our brain saying like, hey, no, don't go for that because it's unsafe. We don't know what's happening. We don't know what's about to come. And even that little voice in your head needs to be told for a whole fact to shut the F up. Yes. You got to cuss your limiting beliefs out. And I think limiting beliefs hit us at the best and worst times because it's a chin check. You know what I mean? It allows us to check what our temperature is and what we're willing to go out there on a limb for. So collective, like I said, I won't be long, but I will be strong because my God, it's a beautiful day out today and I want to enjoy the beach. I want to enjoy the weather, but I just had to come on here and tell you, like, do the thing that they told you you could not do. Do the thing that they told you to be discouraged about. Okay? Just seeing that Five of Swords, and that's kind of like the wave that I'm riding on, because I feel like many of you collective might still be in your thoughts. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. Hey, Glow. It's, you know what? Yeah. It's time to freaking take action, collective. It is time. Look at Coco. Who are you growling at, Coco? Coco. You cannot beat these dogs out here, okay? Look, Coco. Look at Coco. Acting a plum fool out here, y'all. Acting a plum fool out here. Look, look, turning her whole head around. Y'all see her? Who is it, Coco? Who is it? Who is it, Coco? Who is it? No, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Oh my God, somebody sent flowers. Thank you so much. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So that's actually just my message. I feel like a lot of you are in your heads and you're trying to make a decision. Just take the action. Let me just stop pussyfooting around. Let's enjoy this weather together, y'all. Let's enjoy this beach together. What do you guys want to ask me? Maybe that's what we should do today, y'all. What are the questions that you have for me today? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, it says that you're sending a gift, but it doesn't say, it doesn't pop up. So I don't know if that's a troll or what, because I don't see that. So, yeah. Are you okay now, Coco? Are you okay now? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. You know, for a long time. Okay, I saw it too, Coco. For a long time, I was saying, hey, it's Cash, your favorite Southern California intuitive speaker. And then I never came outside to show you, like, this is what I do when I'm outside. Like, when I'm on my way to the studio, I'm more than likely stopping by the beach. When I am done with my live streams and I want to distress, I'm coming to the beach. Like, I love the ocean. I love the beach. I love coming out here. Coco, if you do not know how to act right, I'm gonna have to put you to bed. You're going to be on punishment, okay? As a matter of fact, go back on punishment. Okay? No, gratitude to you guys. I really love, guys. If you have not seen my post that I put out earlier today, my Thanksgiving post, I want you to go check it out. It's on my community tab. It's a digital crown letter to you. Oh, by the way, crown letter recipients, please let me know when you get your letters. They should have been there by now, but I haven't heard back from anybody. Nevertheless, it's a digital crown letter to the collective, and just a reflection on what I've been thinking about doing, going, and everything else. Like, I support human rights. Just so for whoever just asked that question, thank you. And it really just, I came to the conclusion that there are so many different ways to honor the collective. And for a long time, even me, let me just be real, even me, I'm telling y'all to take action. It was for a very long time where I was sitting up here saying to myself, like, oh, I've got to have a course, I got to have something to sell, I got to have something to make money, blah, blah. And people were telling me, like, I had business coaches telling me, like, you need to have a pitch, you need to have a brand, color, you need to have so many things. And all I kept saying is, I want to just speak to, oh my God, you mean what happened to my beautiful, fluffy, okay, amazing lips that hoes pay thousands of dollars to get? Don't even delete that comment. Like, it should absolutely stay up there. Oh, sorry, Travis did it already. Travis, like, trying to act like they don't know that they hoes pay thousands of dollars to get beautiful lips like this. Don't play. Don't lie to yourself, okay? This is the day of Thanksgiving, okay? I don't want you to lie to yourself about the beauty that you see on the screen, baby, because your hoe could never, baby. And I want you to be thankful for the fact that we can't see your mama right now. Anyway, back to my story. I'm trying to give a motivational speech right now, and y'all out here just doing the most. I seek to create. Girl, so when I started this, like, people were telling me, you gotta have the right equipment, you gotta have this type of profit margin, you got an LLC, you gotta do all these different things. And I was just like, I just want to speak love and life into people. And when I grow from there, that'll be great. But as of right now, I just want to start speaking to people. And that's where I found my stride. I can edit. Yes, I can edit. I'm pretty good at it, as a matter of fact. But even still, editing just took too much time. I just wanted to come on here and chill with y'all. Sometimes I have a deep message and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I ride the wave of what the collective is feeling, and sometimes I ride the wave of what I'm feeling. Sometimes it's spiritual warfare and sometimes it's healing. No matter what it is, I always wanted to speak authentically to the collective because I feel like the collective just freaking deserves it. Yes, there are opportunities to do more. Yes, there are opportunities to expand, and I take those opportunities when they feel like the right thing to do. But as of right now, I just want to speak to you guys. And when I made that decision to do that, with or without tools, cards, writing things down, when I made a decision to just do what my gift naturally tells me to do, it led me to you. It led me to the beautiful, wonderful collective that understands that whether we are in peacetime or in spiritual warfare, we have to be the warriors that step outside of our gardens. It is to heal. It is to fight for what is right. It is to find truth and justice and to be ourselves and be a beacon of light. And that's what I hope to always remind you and myself to do on a day-to-day basis. That's a part of living with intention. And I got to tell you straight up, the way that I'm able to wake up in the morning and see this beautiful ocean, sometimes I actually get into it and surf, even though I freaking busted my shoulder last week. But nevertheless, I might have to take another approach and start paddle boarding instead of surfing again. But it is what it is. Y'all, it is so beautiful outside. Thank you, God, for this beautiful day. Um, but yeah, collective, that's it. So what's going on with y'all? Talk to me about what's happening. Okay, talk to Coco. You cannot fight everybody, girl. This is why I can't take her anywhere. Cause she wanna fight everybody. So what are you guys' plan for the holiday? Cause it's what time is it, y'all? I don't even know. Let me see. It's 2:01 p.m. Hi, it's 2:01 p.m. So I'm probably going to be out here for another 15-20 minutes and to kick it with y'all. And I'm gonna go in the house. If you watched me yesterday before I put the video on members only, I said I was going to make a wonderful chicken and rice soup with homemade cornbread. That's what my husband loves. I'm so relaxed. I'm so chill. It's just a beautiful day. The sun feels amazing. It's not hot outside at all. It's actually a little bit cool, so it makes the sun super awesome. It's a nice balance. Those waves are really getting it in. There are some surfers out there right now. You see the synchronized flying birds. You got certain old people just staring in my face. They don't know what I'm doing and they want to know. And yeah, so that's what's going on with me. And I'm going to go home and bust a grub. What are you guys doing? Ew. Hey, Coco. Coco, next time I'll leave you behind home. Sure is. You said you gotta go eat. Oh, I'm glad. What y'all? Where you at? You at the family crib, or you just at home chilling by yourself? Enjoy your day, nevertheless. Okay, you said you'll be eating soon. Yeah, I can't wait to go home. I haven't eaten anything yet. I cannot wait to go home and bust this grub. You said, yup, yeah. Listen, when I moved to the West Coast, I left my entire family behind. Oh, your football team? Well, who's your football team? I left my entire family behind, okay? No, I don't do private calls. And that's why I'm so big on community, because I took a chance on myself. I left where my entire family was, which I didn't have a problem with at all, okay? And I said I'm moving to the West Coast, and that's what I did. What is, Travis, what is going on with the trolls today? I swear, every time I see a troll, I wonder if we're breaking out of an algorithm and we're starting to find like new people, but then I'm just like, we get people like those. Yeah, listen, today is a today is very sentimental for me because it's the full-blown year or the full-blown holiday that I've had without my grandmother, and I posted about that on my community tab and what that really means for me. No, it's real. I ain't on no green screen. Shit, it's the beach. It's the beach. You know, if you go to any coast, you can go go on the beach. This ain't no green screen. hmm I don't know. You tell me. Travis, where are these trolls coming from? Keep them coming. More trolls. Shit. No, you watching the fine ass beach. Lying to themselves. Man. I don't have nothing to say, y'all. I just actually just want to chill. Me either. You said your chihuahua acts the same way? I have no idea. I don't know. Listen, my husband got me Coco. And, yeah. I never said anything about you, but you're here though. This is so weird, but you're here. You're here. You're here. I mean, a troll is just somebody who's deeply perturbed and wants to talk anything other than something positive in a positive chat room. That's a troll. A troll is somebody who's mean-spirited. That's a troll. I don't know. I feel like social media has got y'all mixed up on what a troll actually is. Your mama's a troll. You know what I mean? And then gave birth to troll-ass kids who go out here and mad because they recognize that the whole world is not filled with trolls, but you want to turn everybody into a troll, so you want to troll other people into becoming a troll. That ain't how we live over here. That's not how we live over here. We laugh at trolls. We find them pitiful. You know? So if your definition of a troll was to get a reaction out of me, the only reaction you got is the fact that you are who you say you are, which is a fucking nobody. I mean, showing out in front of the family. That's what you get, Coco. Showing out in front of the family. I mean, listen. I don't like to talk about nobody's mama, but clearly there's a thread going on that's connecting these same type of mindsets that we see coming into the chat. Like, we see the mindsets coming to the chat. Like, they all say the same thing in different ways. So all y'all related. And it's always something mean-spirited and from the soul or the soulless of the pits of hell. I mean, it's just very clear. And so we don't hide from that. We don't, negatively engage. We just see you as an example of what not to be. People see you as an example of what happens when somebody is doing something positive and fun and chill and holding a space, and then people that want to disrupt that. I mean, it's very clear. I don't understand what the problem is. Miss Kimberly, you see, I mean, is it me or is it a conspiracy? You know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep to understand. Where? Oh, I'm in Southern California. I'm in Southern California. It's just so beautiful outside. I'm trying to tell you. I'm so thankful for this day. I am so thankful for it. Okay. And my phone's not even heating up. It shouldn't, as much as this phone was. Shoot. Anyway, y'all. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes before I get up out of here. Travis, what you got going on today? It's a chill session. This is a complete chill session. I came on here with a message, man. We're going to save that message for tomorrow. Coco is just enjoying the sun. She is enjoying getting her belly rubbed on the sand. Oh, Coco. Oh. Let me see if I can pull another card. Coco. 6 of Wands. Really experiencing a chill duality. Knowing that two things can exist at one time. Two things can draw your passion and compassion at the same time. And making it work for you. Hi! It's true. Trolling does start playful sometimes and turns toxic before we even realize. Yeah, I absolutely agree. You know what else? Um, it becomes toxic once people realize they can troll you into negative emotions. But I've been there. I've been trolled before, and I can, shit, it is what it is. But once I realized, like, these people aren't even real. Like, this is a digital space, right? You're seeing me being transmitted through a whole bunch of zeros and ones, right? And technology has just made it so amazing that it's almost instantaneous. But nobody has to be here if they don't want to. Whether it was 0 people in this chat or Coco, girl, get your life together. Whether it was 0 people in this chat or there were 1,000 people watching, I want people to be here. So if people feel the need to troll, that means they want to be here in order to get a reaction, a negative reaction from the collective, including the chat. And I'm so glad that the chat has made it clear that they will not engage in that type of behavior, because I've seen chats where they just allow the trolls to get roasted. They allow the entire vibe of their chats to just take over. That's not where I am. That's not where I am. You know what I mean? If you have to ask yourself who the collective is and you're not in the collective, I suggest you do what your heart tells you to do. Spirituality is not a one size fits all. Somebody asked, I'm new to starting a channel on spirituality. What do you suggest? I suggest that you do what you know to do. What God puts on your heart, what source puts on your heart, what the energy puts on your heart. I suggest you do that and you roll with it. You can only be you. I can give you a million trillion different ideas, but man, ain't nothing going to work if your heart's not in it. That's it. Yeah, and you do, Travis. You keep it kind and positive. For me, listen. Sometimes I read the chat and I'm like, oh, I want to respond to you so bad. And some of the trolls are regulars. Yeah, it's true. Some of the trolls are regular. Like, I've seen them before and they don't realize that they've used that same troll page before. Okay? And so, like, when they come in here and they all say the same thing, and the way that I just like, do you know I know you? I'm in Southern California. Do you know I know you? Like, do you know I know who you are just by your troll name? And even when they try to change the troll name on their page, the way that they type is still the same way, so they can't like hide it. And I just was like, do y'all think people are really that stupid? Trolls are absolutely outrageous in the way that they believe that no one knows who they are. And have you seen? Oh, have y'all seen this? People are doxing the trolls now. Have you seen it? People are starting to dox the trolls now. Oh, I'm in Southern California for you guys asking. Are you okay, Coco? Mm-hmm. Let me see. It is great where I am right now. I love being out here in Southern California. I was just telling my mom this is the best move I've ever made in my entire life. And she's like, I see that. Out there on the beach during the holidays. Ain't nobody tell y'all to stay up there in freaking North Bumblefuck. Yeah, no, listen, my mods are pretty legit. My mods are absolutely amazing. And they recognize the vibe. They know what's going on. I don't allow comments, bull crap. I don't allow any of that in my comment section. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is a peaceful place. This is a peaceful place. And if there's someone here, most of the time they come in here and attack me. Like, you see this guy, he says, cut your hair. And I'm just like, if you've known how many times I've just cut my hair in the last 3 months, you'd be like, girl, my hair would be down to my freaking back. Okay? Like, but because I'm out here in the water a lot, I don't keep long hair anymore. Nevertheless, I need my chat to feel safe. I need the collective to feel safe. Eric, you said it's effing cold here right now. I never forget the last winter I spent and the cold and the freezing cold, it was like the coldest winter of that decade. It was the coldest winter. I said, of course, it'd be the coldest winter of the decade. Right before I leave, oh my! I said I would never go back, and I haven't. I will never ever go back to the cold. Nope. And I am slowly but surely convincing my mother to get out of the cold and come to the West Coast. And she's like, it's so expensive there. And I'm like, well, your heating bill is $1,000 a month. Shit. Your heating bill is $1,000 a month on top of all of your other bills when it's cold outside. Do you need an entire 3-story home with a basement, with a porch, with a backyard, or can you deal with life from a 1-bedroom condo on the beach? You know, cost is relative, I suppose. You know, the price that you pay is relative, I suppose. I agree. I'm from the United States. I'm from the United States. I'm from a state that gets cold AF for no reason at all. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But you know what, y'all? Making these choices, man, to get to this point in my life, and I think I'm fairly young still. It came with a lot of failures. It came with a lot of mistakes. It came from not trusting myself and believing that I had the ability to curate a life that was strictly for me. And once I let go of that limiting belief and I said, I'm going to get what I want and I'm going to make it happen, that's when my life started changing. And I can only tell you my story. I can only tell you a few stories that I've come across in my lifetime. But really, it's those crossroad moments where you can either choose safety or you can choose the unknown path. And I decided to choose the unknown path. And one day I'll tell my story of how I made it to Mexico and lived in Mexico for 5 years and had the best time of my life. One day I'll tell that story. I don't know if it's a time as of yet. It's God and it's me, because God can put the decision right in front of me and I can still not take it. God can literally put the decision right in front of me and I can still not take it. So it's my awareness. That's why I always talk about self-empowerment and spiritual awareness, because the spirituality could be right in front of my face and I will still 100%, and many people have looked at the opportunity and still was like, no, I'm too scared to do it. Now, damn all that. Yes, I'm scared to do it. I'm still going to do it because I trust myself. I trust the path. And many people they get scared and they don't. And my goal is to speak to you in a way where you're not scared of trusting yourself. Hey, I love that, Melissa. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Took a chance on myself. And I didn't let any of my negative choices from the past, all the times where I thought I made a decision to be in union with somebody or keep a friendship or be in love or have a family relationship, all of that, all those decisions where I made against who I was because I thought I was in support of somebody else, but truly that other person just didn't want shit out of me except for my energy. Once I decided to say fuck you and keep it pushing, my life changed. And I tell people to this day, don't do anything for me, do it for yourself. When people say, oh, I want to do something for you, don't do anything for me, do it for yourself. You're not going to resent me. You're not going to resent me. Do it for yourself. I did this for myself. Even my husband, when I told him like, hey, don't move to the West Coast because of me, move to the West Coast because of you, because it's a place that you want to explore. For real. Hi. Yeah, it's a fact. And I get it. Like, there's some people that I know that just don't like to travel. There's some people that's like, hey, I refuse to. And I don't, it is what it is. traveling just unlocks a path of your life that, yeah, he sure enough did. I'm on the West Coast, ain't I? I'm on the West Coast. He sure enough did. He moved out here and he loved it. 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 He said, man, I should have stayed out. I should have came out here earlier. I said, well, you know, you had to meet me first to, you know, convince you to come out here, you know, and he did. He did. Set me up real good. Whether we was in Mexico, whether we was in California, but I'm talking about shit, live in condos on the beach. We ain't too far from the beach now. I'm telling you, he sure enough did. I manifested the hell out of my husband. Y'all don't even know. One day I'll tell that story too. One day I will tell that story too. And the journey that God put me through to even find him was absolutely outrageous. Sometimes I still look up like, God, jeez Louise. You had to do it like that. But let me know how you liking these videos with me out on the water. I can do more of them. Now, my setup would be much better next time because I didn't think there was going to be this many people out here on the beach. And I had to make an executive decision. I had to decide on whether or not I was going to set up and go live out here because there are a lot of children out here. So I'm kind of picking a place where there are not so many coming into the camera. But I almost left and I said, you know what? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is a good day. There are families out here. There are good vibes of family out here. Like, there's just, I mean, everybody's enjoying the day. It's just positive energy out here. So yeah, so I set up. I got a little tripod that my husband was hoarding in his car. I think it was, yeah, it was car. Was it the car? Or was it the truck? I think it was a truck. He was hoarding it in his car. I said, "Ooh, look at this." I said, "Can I have it?" He said, "Sure, you can have it. It's got a little Bluetooth on it and everything." And I said, it's gonna be my beach tripod. Are you okay, Coco? Coco, you don't even like going out in the water. Okay, I've tried to get Coco out there in the water. And I love the beach too. When I came out to California, the first time I came out to California ever, was in 2012. Okay, this is a part of the lore of Cass. 2012, I was 2 years out of the military. And it was myself and my homegirl, and I saved enough money to go on my very first vacation outside of the military. So I literally took like a dart and was like, okay, where am I going to go? I had a map on my wall in my apartment, and I threw it, and it ended up in Oregon. And I looked up Oregon, and I said, no. So I can go up or I can go down. So I decided to go down. And my mother planned the entire trip for me because she was a travel agent at the time. Thank you so much for subscribing. Listen, I find it so beautiful that you guys take a moment to hit subscribe because you don't have to do it. So I thank you so much. Nevertheless, she had dropped me off in Southern California with a ticket. She she hooked up my hotel. So it's my homegirl and I out here, and I'll tell y'all, the moment I landed in Southern California, I called my mom and I said, I'm staying here. I'm staying. But I had to get finished school. So I finished school first. I finished my undergraduate degree, which is in gerontology, and I graduated in June. August 1st, I was gone. I was gone. Hey, Casey. August 1st, I was gone. Okay. In between that time, I think like it might have been spring break of 2014 is when I graduated. So spring break of 2014. Yeah, 2014. My mother and I came out here. I found an apartment immediately, but I had to pay for the apartment like 3 or 4 months ahead because I wasn't going to be here, but I wanted to secure the apartment. So I paid the entire rent. I just paid the entire rent. Said, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. As soon as I came out here, man, I just started building my community immediately. The first person I met out here is still my friend to this day. To this day. Like, I don't know if there's any interest in this, but I could truly write a playbook on how to build your community from zero. I can do an entire playbook on how to build intentionally build your community from zero when you have nobody. Because I moved out here with no one. I knew no one out here. I did not have a connection. I did nothing. I just came out here and was like, I'm gonna do it. The same thing when I moved out to Mexico. The same thing when I moved to Southeast Asia. I knew nobody, and I just built my community. I just don't know if there's an interest in people really wanting to know how to do that, because it's simple. It really is simple. It just takes a lot of discernment. It takes a lot of discernment to build your community from scratch, because it involves a level of trust of other people. But more importantly, it involves the highest level of self-trust with you, or self-trust. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm glad I did it. Changed the course of my life. And then when I moved out here by myself, it's different being in the military and traveling while you're in the military, because there's a sense of like security that you have. But when I moved out here by myself, I set myself up. I did everything that I was supposed to do. Like when I did that, I was like, I could do this internationally, and that's how I ended up in the UK. Which, I'm sorry, UK. No, I cannot do your weather. But nevertheless, I ended up in the UK, and I figured out real quick, like, oh, you did? I figured out real quick, like, the train system in Europe is outrageously amazing and affordable. I'm telling y'all, when I say I booked the first class train ticket to the south of France, and I didn't even want to go. Hi, Star Boy. I didn't even want to go to Paris. Why? Because Paris was nothing but another LA. Paris is nothing but another Seattle. Like, all these big cities are the same. They set up the same to me, and I don't care for them. I like the smaller places. I like the smaller communities, the smaller cities. All love it. And damn, that's high. And so I went to the south of France, and I stayed in this little boutique hotel off of the French Riviera for an entire summer. I did not speak a lick of French. By the time I left, I knew au revoir and bonjour. Okay, I couldn't even order my coffee in French. Nope. I just go in there with a winning smile, Google Translate, okay, and some money. Okay, and live my best life. When I came back from the south of France, I told myself, Mom, I'm going to travel the world. And many of you may know this, may not know this. 3 years later, 3.5 years later, I decided to travel the world. That's how I ended up living in Southeast Asia, especially during the pandemic when the whole world shut down. I was just out there like, girl, I can't get home. So I lived there. Built a community there. Oh, Coco, are you enjoying your time out here in the sun? So yeah. Yeah, it's true. I think expensive is relative. You know what I mean? Because I can easily go into Mexico, especially if you go into Baja California Sur. I mean, you can pay $3,000 a month for rents in Los Cabos. I mean, expensive is relative. It's the things that you're willing to sacrifice in order to live the life that you want. And sometimes the sacrifice is money. Okay? Working 16, 18-hour days to stay in Southern California, that's what I did. Good night. You know, deciding not to go out and eat is what I did if I wanted to stay in Southern California. There's decisions that I made where I had to sacrifice that allowed me to stay here. I don't have to make those sacrifices anymore, but at one point in time, I did. I understand. Get your grind on. Nothing stops the grind. You got to make it happen. Okay? Woo! Y'all, this turned out to be a really good day. I'm so happy I came live with y'all. I came on with a message, and then I just started saying, you know what? And you know what? I don't even know if Travis is still in here, but lately I've been like not feeling my cars as much. I have not been feeling my cards as much lately. And it's not because they don't do anything for me. It's just, I just rather speak from the soul. It just feels better. And Trevor said, yeah, I'm here, girl. And I feel like that's probably why I felt so chaotic even yesterday in my reading, because it was just, cards sometimes make me think inside of a box, and I hate that. I don't like having to think inside of the box, because there are rules that come with the cards. No matter what it is, there's just rules that come along with them. So I don't know. I'll see how I feel. That's one thing I like about this journey of life is that that's one thing I like about this journey of life is that you get to choose what does and does not work for you anymore at the drop of a dime. All right, Coco, we about to go. Coco, I'm glad you like the beach though. When I first got Coco, oh no, she wasn't feeling the beach. She was so scared. Now she's getting a lot better. I think she liked the sun. Yeah, and not even like playing it by ear so much, Travis. This is really playing it by heart, playing it by soul. Yeah, yeah. Casey, yeah, please keep me posted on the mail, because I sent it out. It should be there by now. See, this is why I start to get worried. Because I mailed it out. When did I send that email, y'all? About a week and a half ago? It should be there by now. I'm gonna pray that it arrives by Monday. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. And they better get to you as listen, as hard. Nah. Okay, collective. Let me share something with you. I will never ever do. I love writing them. I intuitively go live. I have no schedule, honey. I schedule the live when I have the energy, and I go live. I have no schedule. I refuse to live my life by schedule. So I can't tell you that. But okay, I see what's going on here. My comment section is out of order. Oh, Coco, you just gonna make me give you a bath. How do I fix that? Let me see. Oh, chat filter. Okay, there we go. I was talking about something. I forgot what I was talking about. Sorry, y'all. That tends to happen when I start to meditate out in this water. Order one? What am I ordering? Y'all, I just floated off into this ocean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just heard the ocean. It took me somewhere. My God, today. Coco, you got sand all in your ears. That's why I can't take you anywhere. I mean, all up in your ears, Coco. My goodness. There we go. There you go, Coco. Oh, I got a little rat terrier, little Coco. I'm in Southern California. Thank you, Casey. So are you. Woo. Coco, you want to say hi? Say hi, Coco. Say hi, boo-boo. You got dark. Coco, get your life, girl. Do you guys have any other questions for me? Before I get up out of here, Emery said the rule of 72. Emery, what's the rule of 72? I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have to type full sentences out for me, because the way this ocean is, I'm about to just lay back and allow the ocean to just float me away. I do have my board in the car, or on the car. Shoot, questions about, I'm just chatting with the chat. Questions about life, random questions, questions that are kind. I'm really on here rambling. So questions about anything that I've said already. So I don't even know I'm gonna title this video. I'm just gonna title this video, "This conversation is by the beach." I'm gonna title the video, "This conversation is by the beach." Who knows where it goes? Oh, Travis, the way that you just said that, Cass Young has a lot of wisdom. My God, the time that it took to get this wisdom, it's so peaceful. It's so peaceful. I just love the beach. It's such a great place to be. I'm blessed to be able to live by the beach, sometimes on the beach. I'm blessed to be able to participate in beach activities and have the time, because there's so many people that live here and don't have the time to come to the beach. That is wild to me. Now I'm gonna come to the beach, baby. I'm gonna come to the beach, baby. Yeah, it's just a beautiful day. Anyway, I mean, I think that coming to the beach is a vibe, and I might start coming live to you from the beach more often, and just having conversations with you guys, because this is, I mean, it really just puts me. Coco, you okay? It just puts me in a tranquil state, and I hope it does for you as well. I've been on here for nearly an hour, y'all. So y'all better listen. Y'all better say what y'all gotta say before I get up out of here. Yeah, I do find inspiration in the wave, Travis. And you know, if it wasn't for the fact that I was trying not to be out here showing out and pull the crap out of my freaking shoulder blade muscle, I don't know what. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I don't know what I did to twist my entire left side of my body up, but y'all, I am in pain. Okay, so I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow to see what's going on. I might not be able to get back in the water for a little while. So yeah, and I am so dedicated to learning how to surf, and I hope that it doesn't take me out the water for a while. But if it does, I mean, it does. I hope that's what it is. The pull muscle, I don't know, but the whole, like, it's my whole shoulder is. It's hard for me to even like do like this. I can't even turn my head. I don't know what I did. Anyway, you can see the moon right there. God, it's a beautiful day. I'm talking about, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Woo. You know, I gotta be real with you. I've never been interested in any of the islands. I know. The only island I've ever been interested in is Madagascar. I know. My mom took me to the Caribbean when on a cruise one time. That's when I found out I wasn't interested in the Caribbean, nor was I interested in cruises. Haven't been on one since. I haven't been back. Why y'all laugh? Who was putting the laughing emojis in the reaction thing? I don't like hot. It was so hot. Wow, it was just blazing on the islands. I was just like, this is ridiculous. Like, what in the world? Like, God bless my ancestors, because what in the actual hell is this? It was just blaze. It was humid. I said, I don't want to come back here. No, when is the cold season here? It was just uncomfortably hot. If it gets to like 60 degrees here, it's freezing. If it gets to 85 degrees here, it is hot, hot, hot. It stays chill all year round here as much as possible. There are some outlying days and maybe even a week of rain, but outside of that, no. Even like Northern California is a different weather system. I'm good on that. I'm telling you, I'm good. So I think the overall message that I have for you guys today truly is to do what people tell you that you shouldn't do. Travis, listen, Travis, and it rained last week. It rained all last week. So you know the mountains are snow capped. Oh my God, you can literally drive. If you've never been to Southern California, it is I've driven I've driven from Los Cabos all the way up to Canada. This entire coast is to, what's the word I'm looking for? The typographic wonder. It is beautiful. But oh my gosh, the mountains are snow capped right now. The water, thank you. The water is clear this time of year because of the currents. It's slightly warmer. The temperature of the water down here is quite cold. Like, you're not going to be able to just get in without a wetsuit on. And if you see any of the surfers come up behind me, they're going to have a wetsuit on because it's freaking cold in that water, which is probably another reason why I threw out my shoulder. But those mountains are absolutely phenomenal. Y'all, we have to start a campaign. I'm trying to start a campaign for my husband to buy. Now he said no. He has a good reason to say no, at least this time, because he bought me my 2025 Sequoia, and he told me, like, when I sign these papers to buy you this Sequoia, don't ask me for shit. So I had to kind of, not ask him for shit. At least something big like that. But I feel like we're almost in 2026, so there's room. I'm going to ask him, y'all. We got to start the Buy This for Cash campaign. I want one of those Mercedes Benz travel vans. Or if he doesn't get me that, get my Airstream so that my Sequoia can tow. Oh, ich heiße Cass. Kringaling, kringaling, kringaling-a-ling. I don't remember the rest of the words. Something, 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 Gershon, Inke, Jinka, Kuchen, Backen, Kaffee, Macken, drinking beer, I'm beer. That's kind of what I remember. I took German in high school, and I remember that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Yeah, so I want to get one of those Mercedes-Benz travel vans, y'all. And I want to have it decked all the way out. And he's like, those vans are so much money. But I'm like, but look what we getting. And he keeps saying, we ain't getting nothing. You getting everything. And I'm like, well, isn't that how it's supposed to work? So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. 20 years. Oh my gosh. It's been a year for me, and I'm just like, I don't think that missing puzzle piece will ever go away, but it is our job to just fill that space with everything that they've taught us. That was funny though. I'm sorry, Travis. That was funny. I told y'all the trolls be off the chain in here. I swear. Hey, Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, Texas. Let me tell you something. Why are y'all so damn big? It takes a whole 2 days to drive through Texas. 2 full-blown days to drive through Texas is actually outrageous. I don't even know if this microphone is on, y'all. I think my phone has been picking up the sound this whole time. I don't think I'm crisp and clear. It takes so long to drive through Texas. Like, even when I've driven from the East Coast to the West Coast, we got sand everywhere, Coco. And I like come through the south and I try to go to the tip of Texas, coming out of Oklahoma, it still take 18 years to get through Texas. Texas is outrageous. The time it takes to drive through Texas, if Texas was not there, we could drive the entire country. It's crazy. So, what are you doing, girl? All right, look like you ready to go. Okay, guys, listen, I love you guys so much. I'm going to get up out of here. Don't forget to double tap this screen. Do not forget, if you like the content of just chilling, first of all, before you subscribe, just make sure that you look at my content and make sure it's something that you like, because this is not the norm. It's just Thanksgiving Day. But just know, okay, collective, that I love you guys so very much. Thank you for hanging out with me on this beautiful Thanksgiving Day. You said your nearest Walmart is 30 minutes away. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I mean, Walmart being as trash as it is should not be 30 minutes away. Nevertheless, I'm going to enjoy the sun a little bit more before I go home. I hope that this sound was not too terrible. Coco, girl, could you please stop embarrassing me out here, bitch? Okay? Have some decorum about yourself. Have some freaking decorum. That's a wolf dog. Girl, that's a wolf. And you are trying to attack a wolf? Y'all get y'all dog, niece. I love you guys so much. I will see you on the next one. Bye.